Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Fiha, aynun, jariah. This is my seminar proposal presentation talk about improving student speaking skill by using syntactic technique at the second year student of SMP Negeri 2 Bulan PD by Nur Kedah. The first slide talk about research question. The research question is the use of syntactic technique effective to improve student speaking skill? And then research method. The method of this study is quantitative research and research design. The research design in this study is experimental research. The data collection. The writer used tests as the instrument to get the data through oral tests. There are two kinds of tests used. First, pre-test, and then second, post-test. Data analysis. In analyzing the data of test collect, the writer used several techniques. First, range. Two, second, number of class interval, means, standard deviation, variance, normality, homogeneity, joint t-test. Chapter 4, findings. 1. Respondents. The respondent in this study is 22 students at experimental class and 20 students at control class. The findings. The findings in this study. First, the pretest scores. The writer gave the pretest before treatment, and then the first class in experimental class get the score. High score is 75 and lower score is 25, and then the control class get score. High score is 75 and lower score is 25. And then after calculating the score, like range, number of class, and etc., get result. The mean score of pre-test experimental class is 44,13 and the control class is 53,75. Hence, it can be concluded that the pre-test score of the experimental class and the control class seems equivalent. And second and two, the post pre-test. The post pre-test was given in the last meeting after treatment. The first class is experimental class. Get score. High score is 88 and lower score is 44. And then control class get high score is 81 and lower score is 31. And after calculating the score like range, number of class, etc., the mean score of post-test experimental class was 68,5 and control class was 60,65. This is diagram of pre-test and post-test. This is pre-test and post-test diagram. And the class, experimental class and control class. Chapter 5, conclusion. The research showed that the mean score of pre-test at the experimental class was 44,13 and at control class was 53,75. Meanwhile, the mean score of the post-test at experimental score. Meanwhile, the mean score of post-test at experimental class was 68,5 and at control class was 60,65. Furthermore, the value of t-score 11,55, 11,52 and higher than the t-table 2,08. is higher than the table 2,04. At the significant level of 5%, it means the null hypothesis H0 is rejected and the alternative hypothesis HA is accepted. It could conclude that the off-synthetic technique is able to improve student speaking skills. Selanjutnya, suggestion. The writer wants to give the following suggestion based on the conclusion above. They are: the teacher can use the synthetic technique as one of alternative technique in teaching speaking skills in the classroom. Then the student should develop their own speaking skill because it is important to improve their English skill. Thank you. That's all my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.